take this guy's spleen out. And she asked if I would ask y'all to pray for him. And I said, yes, ma'am. I don't know. That's just what somebody just sent me. I can't verify. Oh, thank you for the dinosaur. She asked me if I would ask y'all to pray for her boy, because her boy is just like my boy, laying on life support, had a motorcycle wreck. His name is Richard. His name is Richard. So if y'all could send a prayer up for Richard, I'm sure they need just as many prayers as, anybody sick does, or we all need prayers, but I know the motorcycle wrecks are horrendous, and she sent me pictures, and he's no different than my boy laying up there fighting for his life. He's on life support, the whole nine, but his name is Richard. If y'all can pray for him. And I seen today on my feed, the 15 or 16-year-old boy, I think he's from Alabama, that has bone cancer and is trying to raise enough money to do a trial treatment. I can't remember his name, but we just need to keep everybody in prayer, because Richard, because we all need it. You know what I mean? We all need it. Yeah. Oh, Will is his name? Will Roberts, yes. That's the one I seen today. Will. So, Will needs prayers. I know Richard needs prayers. My boy needs prayers. Like, we all need prayers. Just keep anybody that's sick, just say a prayers for everybody, Eddie, thank you for the butterfly. Eddie, my boy, was going really fast on a motorcycle, and I was told there's a tree limb hanging down, but still he was going too fast. And they couldn't see Eddie, and Eddie couldn't really see them. And my boy wound up hitting her in the side. Now, she didn't get a scratch on her. Thank you for the flowers. She didn't get a scratch on her. She didn't go to the hospital. She didn't get nothing. But my boy is laying upstairs on an ECMO machine, on life support. He's broke over 18 bones, I believe, if I remember right. Bad shape. And we still don't know. He's still on that line. It could go either way. Oh, thank you. It could go either way. He's got a massive infection in his lungs, and if we can't figure out that infection and it starts spreading, oh, look at that. That's cute. Thank you. If it starts spreading, who's spamming? I don't know where my mods are, but who's spamming? Just know if you spam, you're going to get blocked. I'm sorry. We can't have that here. Like, there's a lot going on here. God's working in this room, and we can't have spamming or hateful comments or disrespectful. But Eddie's doing amazing as far as brain-wise. Spamming means you're putting the same comment in the chat over and over and over and over and over. That's what spamming means. But Eddie's brain damage is so much better than we ever thought it would be. It is amazing. Like, he could mouth words. I could say, Eddie, are you hurting? And he could say yes. He don't say yes, he'll go yes. Or he'll nod his little head. So his brain function is off the chart. We don't even know. He probably have little to none. But we don't know that until Eddie can wake up, and talk to us. But right now he can't talk to us because where the trachea is, it's right below his voice box. So he can't get air up to his voice box because the trachea is right here. Because I asked his nurse today, and that's why he can't speak. But his lungs have showed just a very, very, very small improvement. But we'll take a small improvement over no improvement any day of the week. His lungs are what? If his lungs were in better shape, there's no doubt Eddie would have been way better than he is. But because his lungs are so bad, it's keeping his holding his whole body back. But every little thing that he does is a small step. And those small steps will add up to one big step. So that's all we can hope for, is the little small things that he does. Yeah, I appreciate everybody's prayers. Like, I honest to God think that's the reason he is still with us. And I don't know if y'all saw my video. It was just a picture. But if you live local, they're going to do a motorcycle ride for him. It's called, I don't know if they're calling it a poker run, but normally if we do a fundraiser for a fellow biker or somebody sick, we call it a poker run. So if you're local, it's going to be on the 23rd of May, and it's going to be on Spring Street in Hampton. That is the street. I don't know why they chose that street, but that is the particular street that I gave a little over 3 months of my life to clean up when we had Hurricane Helene. So I don't know why they picked that street, but I gave 3 months of my life to help those people when the hurricane came through. But I'm guessing it's because of Bucky, because Bucky lived on Spring Street, and he was the very first house I went to help clean up, and I saw his name on the bike thing, so Bucky may have arranged the motorcycle ride. He does. But I just think it's I spent 3 months of my life up there working 7 days a week for free to help them, and that's this particular street that I worked on that whole 3 months. I never left that. Well, I did cross the 4-lane once to tear another house down, but other than that, I stayed on that street for 3 months tearing people's houses down for free. And ain't it, I don't know, what a coincidence that's where all the motorcycles will meet when they go to do Eddie's poker run. I just think that's amazing. I have got a little bit more sleep, but I haven't eaten in 2 days, and it's catching up with me. I can feel it. I just feel like hell sucking on a lifesaver. Yes, I will attend it. I will be in the very front of the pack on my Harley. I will be at the very front on my Harley. You won't miss my Harley. It's purple, and it's got like gray ghost flames to it. I just had it painted. If I can get it, I hadn't rode it in over a year, but if I can get my bike running or pay somebody to get my bike running because it hasn't been started, I will be in the very front of Eddie's poker run, riding the ride. So that in itself is going to be amazing. If you've never been in a poker run, like rode a motorcycle in it, it's amazing. The last one I was in, there was over 300 motorcycles in it. And I was somewhere in the middle of the pack. Yeah, I ride a motorcycle. 80, see, that's the thing. 80 has been raised around motorcycles. I have rode 80 on the back of my Harley when he was little. I would ride him to school, He's been around bikes his whole life. But Eddie himself has only been riding for about 9 months. And if you ride a bike, if you've never wrecked, you don't know to respect it. But if you ever wreck one, you will respect it. You won't do the foolishness of, flying. And because if you ever wreck one, you know how quick it can take your life. So you drive it, Oh, wow, what was that? Look at that. That is amazing. I've never seen that one. Thank you. That was beautiful. I'm sorry, I get excited over the gifts I haven't seen. Yeah, if you've ever rode one, you've ever wrecked one, you will respect it. If nothing else, you will respect it. You will be far more careful. But Eddie's only been riding for 9 months. He's never wrecked. And his bike, he owned his own bike, but it was like a little 350 Cal or something like that, Kawasaki. So his bike wouldn't go those speeds. But his best friend, thank you for the flowers, let him ride his bike. And I can't remember what it's called, SXRT or something, Suzuki 1000. And those bikes are built for speed. Like a Harley, you just kick back and you ride. Now, they'll go fast, but not like the crotch rockets. The oh, look at the dog. That is so cute. Thank you. The crotch rockets are built for speed. And they will freaking fly. And Eddie he'd never been on one, never experienced it. That was probably his first time, and that will probably be his last. GSXR, that's it. GSXR 1000 Suzuki is what he was on. And it would scream. I rode one. I mean, they're scary fast. They're very scary. If you get too fast, you get what we call the high-speed wobbles. And it's scary when you get that fast. I've done it. I was stupid when I done it, but I piled mine up through no fault of my own, so I don't ride like that anymore. I never had a crotch rocket anyway. I had a KZ 1000 Kawasaki, and that thing would scream. Oh, look at the dinosaur. Y'all are sending some amazing gifts tonight. I had a KZ 1000, and if you know, you know. Them bikes are wicked. And I had it up until a couple years ago, and it got stolen, but I am very tired. Well, that's what they're called, ain't it? Crotch rockets? I've got a 92 Fat Boy, is what I ride, my motorcycle. Yeah, I do have my, I do have the bike ride if you're local. It's a couple videos back. It's just a picture that's got the date. I know the date is May 23rd, and the ride starts in Hampton. I'll never forget Spring Street. Like I said, I worked up there for over 3 months for free after Hurricane Helene. If you're, oh my God, look at it. It's so cute. That is precious. I would like to see one in the real world. But yeah, it's May the 23rd. I don't know the time. I didn't look at the time. Do you have a picture of your helmet that we can, of my helmet? I'll probably change helmets because I wear what we call a brain bucket. It only covers the top part of your head. It doesn't cover any of this. Because when you ride a Harley, you want to look cool. But now, since my boy is wrecked, I will buy me a helmet, a full face helmet. It will probably be purple because my bike is purple. We call them a brain bucket because if you get hit, your brains are going to go in it. So, Angela's wanting to know, can everybody else see me? I can show you his helmet. I happen to have it in the back seat. Let me get it. This is Eddie's helmet. And I think it's a bad helmet. It's sweet. I like the clown. Okay, it's got a clown on both sides. But, as you see on the front, all of this is broke. All of these little plastic pieces, this little side piece is all broke. But, the helmet itself is intact. It did not bust. It did not break. And there's the shirt my boy had on when he wrecked. But he still got his little Bluetooth speaker things in the helmet. But that is the helmet that he had on when he wrecked. And thank God he did, because if he did not have this helmet, he would have died on the spot. Like, he wouldn't have had a chance. But that is his helmet. It did bust it up. It busted the top too. And it did have a shield on it. The shield did not get broke, by the way. I've got the shield. But yeah, I'm grateful he had it on too, because like I said, a lot of us on Harleys like me, I've got a half, we call them brain buckets. It only covers just the top part of your head, and it's a Harley Davidson helmet. But I'll not be using that anymore. I will buy me a full face helmet because it's not worth it. It's $20 for a bike. Oh, look at that. That's badass. Thank you. That is so killer. Look at that. It's $20 for a bike or a car. You can drive in a car behind the bikes, or you can bring your bike, or you don't even have to ride at all. You could just make a donation. I'm not asking you to make a donation. I'm just telling you what you can do. But it is $20 per car or motorcycle. But I hope a lot of motorcycles come out. I would love to see a bunch of motorcycles come out and, oh, look at the puppy, and support my boy. That would be cool, because I'm going to be riding in the front of the pack, either on my Harley. If my Harley ain't running, I'll ride my son's Harley. His dad's got a Harley. I'll be on one of the Harleys, but my son rides the biggest Harley. I think he rides a Road King. It's beautiful, though, but it's got the radio and the whole nine. So I'll be on one of the Harleys. We all three have Harleys, so I'll be on a Harley. From Scotland's in the house. We love Harleys. I mean, it ain't what you do, it's what everybody else does to get you killed. But every now and then, you fly, like on them even on a Harley, if you go too fast, you can kill yourself. But usually, it's the other people on the road that causes you to wreck, that run into you or run over you or whatever. Somebody's watching from Newfoundland something. Newfoundland. What brand is his helmet? Newfoundland, Canada. Canada. I don't know, but it is DOT certified. Does that tell you what brand it is? I don't know. But it is DOT certified. It says LS2 Rapid DOT, and then it says certified. So I don't know, but I don't think it has a name on it. I'm looking. It just says E1 on the helmet, on the chin strap, so I don't know. I messaged Phil. That's the reason I came on at 5 o'clock. My mod I was on the phone with my mod. She's like, girl, you better get your ass in gear. You're supposed to be on live at 5. But I messaged him, and he didn't message me back, so I don't know. You see me at the hospital? Oh, your girl's in the NICU. I'm so sorry. I will pray for her. Eddie's doing... Let me back it up. We got to do 2 parts on Eddie. Eddie's lungs are horrendous. He still has the massive infection in his lungs. Thank you for the butterflies. His lungs made, when I say the smallest change in his left lung, the smallest, but hey, I'll take the smallest over no change any day. Now the brain damage side, amazing. He can talk. He can't talk. He can mouth words. He can move, like, say when he has a bowel movement. He will thrash his left leg. I mean, to the point that he throws his little feet in the ECMO machines, in the lines. And the nurses will come up. And earlier I was up there and I said, son, what's wrong? Are you hurting? See, he can't turn his head no, because he's broke part of his spine. So he can't say no, so he'll just sit there. I'll say, are you hot? And he don't move. And I said, do you need your mouth suctioned out? And he'll just barely move his head. He'll say, and he'll nod his head. And to see me, why do you keep tagging Ruthie? Anyway, he'll nod his head, and the biggest smile comes over my face because I know he can hear me. I don't know if he knows I'm his mom, but I'll say, Eddie, I don't know if he knows what happened. We have told him, Eddie, you've been in a motorcycle wreck. Just lay still, let us take care of him. He cannot, he's moved one little finger before, but I don't know if he was trying to squeeze my hand or he was moving his leg at the same time. So I think it's just his reflex from moving his legs. Well, there's 2 people tagging. I'm not sure what for. And the issue we have with people tagging is they tag the spammers and the scammers, and then they come in, and then we're having to block for hours. That's why we don't like people tagging or, atting anybody in the live. No, he can't. He can't do anything. Like, he's critical. I mean, he can't even talk. All he can do is lift his arm up and just so far. No, he can't do anything like that. He can't. He's never squeezed my hand. Like, he can't do anything. He's still critical. It could go either way.
They said his white.
Oh, okay.
White blood count is continuing to go down.
And his dad just walked up, and he said his white blood count is continuing to go down. So that may be where they're treating there's the red cardinal back. That may be where they're treating the fungal infection. I don't know. But he's doing way better. Like his brain damage.
There's a squirrel.
Is the squirrel back?
See him in that little bush.
No, I don't see him.
Right there.
Oh, I do see him. I need to get him some nuts. I had some nuts at the room and I forgot them. I like to feed the squirrel nuts, and it keeps him right here in front. He's always been in front of my truck, but I like to look out my windshield and see him out there and eating. He'll put his little hands to get little paws or feet together and eat the nuts.
I'll show you something.
Yeah, these nuts.
I'll show you something weird. Look. It's on the camera.
What is it? A crow?
It's that damn crow that's been staying right here.
Is that a camera?
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been landing on them two lights too. There's been two crows hanging out too. I don't know what the meaning of the crow is, but when I tell you he's that far off the roof of my truck when he flies over, I know his white count means going down means the infection is better, but we know they did remove one ECMO machine. I forgot to mention that.
But
I'm
they didn't
sorry.
take the tube out.
No, the tube has to stay there because he's still on an ECMO machine.
No, he got one in each leg. They left both tubes in until
Exactly, but he's still on one ECMO machine.
Right, but both tubes.
But that don't matter. They
No.
did away with the other tubes because the first ECMO machine had been on longer and the pressure was way off because the machine gets little blood clots and stuff in it and it throws the pressure off. So they kept the new lines, did away with the old ones, and then they gave him 2 bags of blood. I forgot to mention
They
that
didn't take
because
any lines out. None.
yes, he did.
No. Well, pardon, look.
He told me he was taking the top line off and he was going to split them.
He just unhooked it from the machine. He didn't take it out of Eddie.
Well, that's not what he told me he was
Well, that's
going
what
to
they
do.
did. I promise. I just came from there. And he said they decided to do it that way because it would be easier. It flowed in both.
Well, that's all you had to say is they decided not to do that because he told me he was going to do it another way.
It'd flow easier. And if something was to decline it, they had to put them on the machine. The hose was already ran.
Right. Kimmy said, "Hey, Travis.
Hey.
How long ago was the accident? It's been 14 days today. Believe me, I feel it because we've been here every day. Every day. Day in, day and night. We've been here. We ain't left that young'un side. One of us has been here. Most of the time, both of us. But one of us has been here every day. All day long, all night long. But where else would I want to be, you know? That's my young'un land up there. Oh, thank you for the, I forget what it's called now. Thank you. Orbit, or I don't know. It's got a name for it, but I can't remember. Oh, y'all, somebody has created a TikTok, and they're using my TikTok, my profile picture, and they've stole about 5 or 6 of my videos. It's a Galaxy. Thank you for the Galaxy. And they're going by the name Lisa Dot Marie. Oh shit, I forgot the numbers. 449 maybe. I'd have to look. But it's Lisa Dot Marie 449 or 439 or something. Oh, I've got all kinds of fake accounts. And what they're doing is they'll make an account, use my picture, my videos. Oh, how cute. Look at the puppy. Thank you. And then they'll say, oh, I'm raising money for my son. And then people donate to them. They're scammers is what they are. They're pieces of shit's what they are. 449. That's what they are.
That other crow was on that other light. Now that one flew over, and there's both of them on this one.
But that's what they're doing. They're making accounts, stealing my videos, and then saying, oh, my boy needs help. Donate here. And so if y'all donate, if you don't see, I got 2 accounts, but usually I'm on this one. If I ain't got at least 300,000 followers, it's not me. My other account's got 12,000 followers. But those are not me. I have two accounts. This one is Lisa Marie 2469. The other one is Lisa.Marie.2469. It's got a dot in between each one. That's my two account. I don't know if my Cash App is working or not, darling. I haven't checked it.
Mine
But
works.
but his dad's works.
I'm telling you, you get every dollar.
I do have a red X. I have a red X after my name. I'm sorry, I forgot that. It's Lisa Marie 2469, and the red X stands for Generation X. That's the account I am on right now. The other one doesn't have a red X.
And tell them if they want to send it to me, you still get all that money because I don't.
Right. He said if you want to send donations to him, either way, Eddie still gets the money. I know, and everybody's been fussing at me. I just can't eat. I don't know. I just can't eat. I don't know.
I can.
His dad said he can. I do. Well, I go by Lisa. Most people, or local, call me Lisa, but everybody that knows me from TikTok calls me Lisa Marie. I've got lots of fruit, and I've been eating it. I'll pick at it. I'll eat a grape here, grape there, but I just stay nauseous. I can't. Oh, somebody wants to know your Cash App.
It's
HD Rider.
927.
It's HD Rider 927. HD is Harley Davidson. HD Rider
with
927.
that money symbol in front of it.
Yeah, you don't have to put the money symbol. When you type it in, the money symbol goes in front of it. I see somebody's calling me home skillet. Well, thank you, Sandra. Yeah, that's all I've ever asked is pray for him. I mean, look how far the prayers have got us. I've been drinking the liquid IV. Yes, I have.
Did Bucky send you a message or anything about that, or just
No,
yourself?
you remember the guy and girl that came here that night that brought the pizza from Domino's? Remember I told you they said they was going to try to set up a ride?
Yeah.
Well, his girlfriend sent it to me earlier. Just a little bit earlier.
Well, how'd Bucky get back?
I don't know how Bucky. That's what I said. I said it's wild that they're going to start the ride on Spring Street, and that's the street I spent over 3 months working on for free after Hurricane Helene. The Venmo's under my name, or the Venmo is under my name, Lisa Marie 2469. Now, by no means am I asking for anything. I'm not. I'm just telling y'all.
Don't have to send nothing.
I've got Zofran. I've been popping Zofran like candy. Like the little, what is it? The little
Tic Tac.
Tic Tacs, just pew. What do I do for work? I drive a dump truck. I drive a Peterbilt.
Sorry.
I'm joking. I don't take them that much, but I do take them. I drive a Peterbilt. That's what I do for work. And I run heavy equipment. Drive a Peterbilt and run heavy equipment. That's my job. Eddie's doing great. He's had just a teensy bit, just a minute change in his left lung. But his brain damage, I'm not sure he even has any, to be honest. We won't know for sure till he's able to talk, but he can mouth words now. He can answer yes or no. You could ask him a question.
I'll leave you to it. But I asked him if he remembered wrecking, and he nodded his head yes.
Oh, his dad just said he asked him if he remembered wrecking the motorcycle, and he nodded his head yes.
Now, whether he does or not.
No, right now they've got him in a coma-like state. They wake him up every couple of days to check his brain function. But he's sedated now. But he said he did remember wrecking the motorcycle. He does. Same. Is your TikTok the same as the CA?
Mm-hmm.
It's the same as the CA. HD Rider 927. He sat beside me eating
Fried chicken.
Lisa made fried chicken, and I've been driving trucks for 39 years. I got my CDLs at 16. They said to check to see if a Cash App came through.
I did. Well,
He said he's looking right now.
yeah, something came through.
He said something come through, but he's looking. You are right. He is going to have a testimony. Lord, is he going to have a testimony? And when he gets healed, the first thing I'm going to have him do is make a TikTok to thank every one of you. Like,
We'll have to get him on live.
we're in the great state of Tennessee. Yeah, I'm going to have to get him on my live so you all can meet him. I own my own dump truck, but I don't run it right now. I drive for somebody else.
Let's see here.
What is the 16-year-old comment? Magnificent. Who's magnificent in 16?
Amanda, is Amanda who sent the money?
Amanda, are you the one that sent it? No, I'm about 5 hours from Nashville. I'm on the part of Tennessee, the very tip. I'm as far east as you can go. Well, there's the Ruthie again. I don't know why we're still tagging Ruthie.
Just basically say.
Oh,
they
you
said
answered the
white
question.
blood
I got
cells
you.
continue to
That's
go
just your
down.
name with all the
They
things.
got
You're just
the ECMO
answering. I
machine
got you.
unhooked. No, that's good.
No, I'm in Johnson City. I'm about
He's on live.
about an hour from Knoxville. Am I an hour from Knoxville? About an hour from Knoxville. Like we're on the very tip. We border
All right.
North Carolina and Virginia on either side.
I'm gonna go home here shortly and finish feeding.
Rock Hill, South Carolina. Yeah, I know where you're at in Lisbon. I mean, I don't know where you're at.
All right. Well, look.
Lisbon's just right over the hill. You didn't feed the horses when you were there.
No, honey, it was too early.
So I guess we'll sit here on the line for another 3 hours because I'm going to be here. No, sit there and eat. It's all good. It don't matter.
No, I'm done.
No, you're not done. You've only ate one. Eat.
Come on.
It don't matter. I do still have my room. And there's been 3 or 4 people asking me about that. And I'm glad you brought that up because I forgot. They're wanting to know where they can go to help with the room. You can either go to Miss Serena. She's on here. She's my mod. We got a CA, which is, you know what that means, cash. But her name is Serena, S-E-R-E-N-A, Burdine. And that's a CA account. You can donate there to keep the room or not. I'm not asking you to. I'm just saying. I go to Rock Hill, South Carolina to play paintball.
But tell them that money sent to her just for the room.
Yeah, but the money you send to that Cash App is just for the room. It's only for the room. And don't get me wrong, we appreciate the room.
I'll be back.
All right. I'm going to try a piece of this chicken. Must be shift change. No, I haven't ate a bite. I haven't ate a bite in 2 days. But I'm trying to eat a piece of this chicken. It's catching up with me. It is quick. I just feel like a run-over dog all the time. I can't help it, though. I stay sick. I do try to eat. I do. I really do. Eddie is, brain-wise, I can't eat that. Brain-wise, he's doing amazing. Like, he can mumble, or not mumble. I keep trying to say he can talk. He can, talk without the words. He can mimic. Like, you can read his lips. You can read his lips. You could say, Eddie, are you hurting? And he can go, and you can see what he's saying. He can't say no, though, because he broke parts of his spine, and he can't turn his head. So, but he can say yes. And when he needs attention, he'll flap his left leg up and down, sticks his toes in his ECMO machine, and then we know something's wrong, so then everybody goes over to check on him to see what it is. His brain damage-wise, amazing. Far better than we ever thought he would be. His lung wise, still horrific. We still don't know what the infection is in his lungs. And if we can't figure it out, if it spreads to other organs, then we're at a very high risk of losing him. I mean, it's that simple. If we can't find this infection and it starts spreading, it is critical that we find it. I know I'm not paused. Let me look and see if Phil is on. It takes forever to pull that up. I do not see Mr. Phil. I do not see him. I'm looking for Phil, y'all. He's here somewhere. Or maybe he is. Hang on. Mr. Phil. We got to make sure we don't get the one we got last night, because she had a hissy fit because she lost. I don't see Phil. Trying to find somebody to go live with. I mean, to battle with. I like to battle. I really wanted to battle Phil. But no. He's not on. I'm gonna spank his ass. He calls me mama. I'm gonna tell him to bend over. He knows what he's got coming, an ass whooping for not doing what he was told. I'm just saying. I don't know. Does anybody in my live want to go battle with me? That's exactly what I'm gonna tell him. I'm a son. Son, you've only been my son for less than 24 hours. And already you're showing your ass and not listening to me. That's exactly what I'm going to tell him. If I have to go down there, like, he is in big trouble. I'm just saying. I mean, damn, son, you're 44 years old. You should know by now to listen to your mother. But no. If I have to go to England, it's going to get ugly. I'm just saying. All right, let's see. I try to laugh. I try to make other people laugh, but I really need to laugh because I don't laugh much. I'm here all the time, and it's hard. But okay, let's see who we can find to throw in the box. Do we want a C level or a D level? That just means what rank they're in. I think. Well, we don't want nobody slutty looking. Look, let me talk to you. We don't want nobody slutty looking, okay? They've got to have a decent amount of clothes on. And we don't want nobody hateful looking, because I'm just going to leave the box, because I'm got a very bad temper, okay? That narrows it down a little bit. They've got to look like they've got a little bit of sense, okay? We can't be bad, like there can't be two psychos in the box at the same time. There's only room for one of us, and clearly I'm already here. So that limits that. So if we could find maybe a guy in a cowboy hat with some cowboy boots, we'd probably be good. I'm just saying. That'll eliminate all of that stuff. Kat said she'd battle. Well, you got common sense? You got do you have clothes on? I'm just asking. And if you do, if you could send me whatever you need to do, I don't know how to do it on your, I don't know how to do it. HD Rider 927. If you're fully dressed and you got some good not saying you're not. I'm just saying you've got to meet that criteria to get in the box. Because we got some, I mean, I'm unstable myself. We got some unstable peoples in our life. And we don't want to get banned tonight. I'm just saying. Like I said, we can't, there's not room for two psychos in the box, and I'm already there, so we need to eliminate one of them, so. Yes, my son is fine. Let's see who's in here now. Let's see. Oh, there's Sunnydale, but I don't think she does. I know her, but I don't think she'll battle. We've got... Oh, that's Tony. What was that guy's name I battled the other night? Was it Tony? Tony Official? There's a Tony Official in here. But if I make it small, I can't see what y'all are saying. We just gonna have to go with our gut, I guess. Let's look. I'm looking for Boss. That's my illegitimate son that I just found out I had last night. But I don't think he's on. There's a Tony Official. I don't know. What, does anybody say Tony's name? Does anybody remember his name? What you, oh my God, for? Thank you. I'm always asking for prayers for my boy. I don't see Boss. I don't think Boss is on. I don't think he's on. My boy's doing amazing. Now, brain-wise, my boy's doing amazing. Amazing. His lungs are horrific. Not so good. But, I mean, all in all, he's a fighter. He's fighting. Let's look one more time. We're going to look one more time. There's Ruby Reckon. I don't know her. Watters. Watters. Wow, they say no vacancy. They must be popular. We still looking here. Looking. Well, I'm looking for a cowboy hat. I ain't found one yet. There's a ball cap. I wonder if that would work. Uncle Devo. We're going to do Uncle Devo. We're going to see. We invited Uncle Devo. He's got a cowboy hat on. Oh, he declined. He declined. Okay. Spizzy Spaz. I think we might do a hard pass on that one. There's Ryan. Must be R-Y. See, there's cherry blossoms. What part of her chest that it's not hanging out? You know what I'm saying? They need to be dressed at least. There's I just don't know. Viewer's suggestion. Oh, dear God. Hang on, I'm getting a message. I gotta make sure it ain't the hospital. Okay. Hey, we could try Susie. I mean, she don't have a lot of clothes on, but she does have a bathing suit. There's some bum. Oh, thank you for the bee. That's all I can see because it's on my head. We're going to try this girl. I don't know. We'll see if she denies us or not. Yeah, we wore him slap out. Who? What? Kat said you. Well, if you can do it, she turned us down. I don't know how to invite you. If you're in that list, I can do it. But I don't know how to do it. Let me get through blowing bubbles. I don't know how to do it, like, on my own, how to invite you. If you could pop, I don't know how you pop up in that list. Yeah, you have to go live to do it. But I don't know how to get you on the list. Bill is snoozing. Or drinking one. I don't know. Could be both. He might have picked up a woman tonight. Hell, we don't know. He could be with the hairy taco for all we know. Oh, look, I got angel wing. That is cute. And then I can see him now. He's like, finally, I see a hairy taco. He was so sweet, though. He was the sweetest guy. I was looking forward to going live with him again. But I will beat his ass for lying to me. Ain't no youngin' lies to me like that. That's disrespectful to your mother. I'm just saying. So when I talk to him, he's in trouble. And we'll tell him his ass is grounded. He's not getting a dryer now, I'll tell him. No dryer for you, sir. You will continue to put your clothes on your heater. Because now you're in timeout. You don't get a dryer. All right, let's look again. Let's look again. Lord of mercy, that girl ain't got no clothes. Her name is Sexy Mama. That is false advertisement. That is false advertisement. Like that, I don't see anything sexy about that, but that's just my opinion. She should probably put some clothes on. I'm just saying. Because she don't have many. A bra and a pair of panties is about what she's got on. Alright, I'm just going to pick one. They just deny me anyway. Here's somebody in C1. There's somebody in B3. But he looks like he's got a teddy bear outfit on. Oh no, he's got a co-host. Oh, you can tell when somebody's got a co-host. I didn't know that. It says it at the bottom. Okay. We're going to do... Well, that girl don't speak English. We dang sure ain't going... We're going to try Heather. This girl's name's Heather if she joins us.
So she has some many people.
If she joins us. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
We just wanted to see if you wanted to battle.
Yeah, we can battle.
Okay. We're going to battle, y'all.
It seemed like you had a lot of people over there. You had a lot of people over there, though.
About 1,500, I think.
Yeah. What are they doing over there? How you have so many people over there?
Well, my son's upstairs on life support. He had a motorcycle wreck. And we do these battles to raise money for my son.
I'm sorry. Oh, I think I saw your video
That's
before.
how we got so many people.
I think I saw your video before.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, I'll follow you. I thought I did
he's-
before.
He's almost 28. He's just baby steps. But we know his brain, 3 times gifting points right now for 20 seconds. He's got, well, we know now his brain damage is not near as bad as we thought because he left us 9 different times.
Oh, wow.
And he is on a lung bypass machine. He's got double pneumonia. And he shattered over 18 bones. But he's still with us, you know?
Yeah.
So that's amazing in itself. I've been at the hospital for 14 days with my boy. Me and his dad would kind of rotate, but one of us is here at all times.
I remember you posted a video, I think, when you were on your way there. Is that when I might have saw you?
Yeah, to the hospital.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep, I remember that.
I was a wreck.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I would have been.
He's fighting. He's a fighter. He's holding his own, thank goodness.
But what did they say?
There's a little squirrel.
I mean, what did they say to like go on with him? Like,
well, the initial was he shattered his right shoulder. He shattered his right pelvis. He had a compound fracture in the bottom of his right leg. He broke his left arm, both bones in 3 different places. He broke all of his ribs. Part of them shattered. He shattered some of the bones in the right side of his face and some of the bones in his neck. So he's got over 18 broken bones. And they lost him like 9 times. So they're thinking some brain damage because he just kept bleeding out.
Yeah.
And they'd bring him back. Thank God they didn't give up on him.
Right.
And now neither one of his lungs worked. So he was on 2 lung bypass machines, but they actually just took him off of one about an hour ago. So now he's just on 1. But he's got a massive infection in his lungs. And we're 14 days in and we still haven't figured out what it is. But it's ravaging his lungs. And on top of double pneumonia. Also, he has a fungal infection, a yeast infection, all in his lungs. Everything's in his lungs. So his poor little lungs don't have a chance at working at the moment. But, just minor improvements. But that's all we can ask for at this point.
Right.
He's a fighter for sure. But we ask him, now he can, answer questions. Yes, he can answer questions with yes. I'm like, because he can't turn his head, he broke parts of the bones in his spine. So he can't say no. And I'm like, Eddie, if I ask you a question, I know you can't say no, just don't move. So he just, are you hungry? Just hypothetically, he'll just lay there. And I'll be like, are you hurting? He can barely move his head, yes. And he can mouth words if you can read his lips. Because he's got a trachea and it's right under his voice box. So the oxygen doesn't actually reach the voice box to be able to speak. But all in all, he's holding his own. It's been rough. It's still rough because it could go either way. If we can't find that infection and determine what it is so that we can treat it, if it starts moving to other parts of his body, then it's going to go real bad. But they're fighting to find it, and he's fighting to stay with us, so
Yeah.
I just put it in God's hands. That's all I can do.
I'm firm, believer in that.
Yes, he's still on, somebody asked, he is still on an ECMO machine. He was on 2. He had 1 on each lung, but they took 1 off today. So he's just on 1 circuit, is what the doctor said. 1 circuit. But he can be on the ECMO machine for the rest of his life, if need be. But the ventilator, once he's on it so long, his body starts depending upon it, and his lungs may not work, so we'll deal with that when it comes to it. But he can be on the ECMO for however long they need him to. But hopefully we don't go down that road. Hopefully they can figure this infection out and treat it, and then he'll have a better chance of, a better quality of life, or even a better chance at living, because if we can't figure it out, it could go bad real quick. So he's still critical, but at least now I know he can answer questions, and that makes me feel better just to know he's with us up here. Oh, did the battle end?
Yeah,
No, it didn't end.
so he's with you up there because he's trying to hear back what you're saying to him. So that's good then.
Yes.
That part.
Thank you. Frankie, Prel, Terry, Michelle, Jamie, Kat J, and Patricia. That's the top 7. Thank you. Yeah.
Amanda, thank you.
Considering what he's been through, he's doing amazing.
So I can watch it. I don't
just
know.
amazing.
I did that one night when I saw your video. I'll scroll sometimes. I'll lay down in bed, and I saw it.
Well, from what I hear, it's all over the For You page. I don't know. I don't see it because, it's me. But I'm just glad because my boy's getting prayers from around the world. Around the world. Switzerland, Australia, the UK, Canada, everywhere. It's amazing.
TikTok is amazing. I've reached to all kinds of people all over too. So
so he's got lots of prayers going up, like somebody said.
That's what you need.
Oh wait, somebody's asking something about you. I can't see it. No, maybe not. It might have been Lisa. Ask Heather about your story. Somebody asked me to ask you about your story.
My story, you can't see it because I
Yes,
got him on top of me, but
thank you all for the gifts.
In August,
I'm listening.
where's the baby at? She out of the room. She's out of the room. Okay. And okay, I was not trying to say too much. In August, my ex ran me over with his truck and left me laying in the middle of the road. Not
Really?
this man. This is the good man. The bad man's in.
Right. Well, I can't even see that man. I didn't even know he was there.
He's there.
Oh, there he is. You're
Yeah.
a good man. She's not talking about you, sir. I promise.
But I lost my whole right leg. I had a TBI right here. Both my eye
Oh,
sockets
wow.
were broken. My collarbone, both
Lord.
my rear clavicle. I think these are clavicles back there. Your rear bones back here. Both those were broken. Both my lungs collapsed. All my left ribs were broken.
Wow.
My pelvis was shattered. I lost this whole right leg, and then the bottom of my ankle on this other left leg. I lost part of it. So, or didn't lose part of it. I
Wow.
almost lost part of it, but it got broke, and they put screws and metal rods in it. Luckily, they saved it.
Wow. And did he get in trouble?
He's still sitting in county. It hasn't been finished yet.
Wow. I am so sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't even know you had a story. I just thought,
I was
you know,
listening to
he's
you.
like,
It wasn't my time.
just hanging
I asked
out.
You. I'm not putting me out there. You know what I mean? But on myself, everything out there. Not whenever you got that going on. I'm not like that.
No, girl. Hey, we can share the love.
Yeah.
We're one big family. You know, we wrap our arms around everybody, regardless of what the need is. Like I was on live last night, and the very first battle I did was with the lady, and she was like, "Oh no, I'm losing." She's like, "What's her deal? I can't lose this battle." And somebody in her live said she is trying to raise money for her son. She said, "I don't give a damn what she's doing. I'm not losing this battle." And she clicked out. And I was like, wow, ain't she special? There's all kinds of types out there, but we ain't like that. We love everybody, or I do. And I'm guessing most of the people in my live are that way too.
Yeah, I'm on here. I go live at a battle. I share my story. That same day that happened to me is the same day that I got sober. I decided, you know what I mean? God saved my life that day. I'm not, when
Yes,
I got
yes.
sober in the past, and I went back to it every time, you know. I had my wake up, like I snapped. I got a second chance at life. So
You're very lucky. I mean, even to be alive, it sounds like.
Yeah,
he must have been going really fast, wasn't he?
I don't remember any of it. That's the terror. I mean, everybody says it's a good thing that I don't remember, but I wish I did because of circumstances coming up in court. But I don't remember any of it. I just know that I woke up in the hospital, like a week or week and a half later, and I didn't have a leg. My mom had to tell me everything that happened.
Wow, I can't imagine. Somebody on my live said we do recover.
Yeah. Yep.
Somebody said, praise God, she's a miracle. And
sharing my story about DV, sharing my story about learning to walk again. Because if you watch when you get off here, you'll see I walk with my prosthetic. It's a really long, you have to look at it. Like I got what's called hip dysarticulation, which is like a really super, there's only like 13,000 of us in the United States, and only like 20% walk with it because how hard it is to walk. So
wow,
I don't have any leg at all, like not a hip bone up there or nothing.
Wow. Now is that your baby?
No.
Sorry. Oh, okay. I was like, was you pregnant when that happened? I was thinking we need to pray for the baby too, because neither one of you's about made it. But yeah. Anyway, finish your story.
But I just share my stuff, you know what I mean, about DV to help other women to know, to get away and not feel back, because anything's possible, you don't know what to do. And the same with getting sober. I just share my sobriety, And then learn to walk. I figured it's all out there. Scary.
Well, I'm glad you made it through. My son is stable. He's doing really good, like brain damage wise. Amazing. We couldn't ask for any better. Lung wise, he's just a minute change, not much. But they did take him off of an ECMO today, so
I don't know what all these different machines are, but
an ECMO machine is a lung bypass because his lungs don't work. The ECMO machine, just basically they run all of his blood through this machine, through this big hose about that big around. And that hose runs it through a machine, and they put oxygen and CO2. You got to have both of those in your blood. So they said his heartbeat didn't even have to beat with that ECMO machine. It could do your lungs or your heart. Yeah, it can do both.
I don't know
It
what
puts
all
oxygen
I
in
was
your
on.
blood.
I mean, like Melissa, Kimberly, and Jess. Thank you. I don't know.
Thank you, Frankie, Michelle, Sierra, all of you.
They didn't think I was up there at the first hospital. I was up there. My mom made sure to get me moved to a better hospital. I don't remember
Well,
that
that was
stay
good.
up there. You know what I mean? That stay,
Right.
the first one at
And it's
all.
probably best that you don't, because I'm sure that ain't good memories, you know?
Right. They didn't think. I went to my last doctor's appointment, and when they saw, because I pushed mowed my grass for the first time, what was it, last week or the week before? I was able to walk and push mow my grass. And I showed the doctor, and one of them said, "You're just an inspiration." The other one looked at me and they said, "Heather, you're just a miracle," because they didn't think I was going to live through it. The one doctor did not think that I was going to make it, pull through it. And he told me that multiple times. So
Well, you're a miracle. And you're a spokesperson for DV. Like, you can tell your story, and maybe it will convince others to leave or,
right.
seek help or something.
Yep.
Just like I'm doing for my boy. I shared my boy, and I was like, look, slow down on your motorcycles. This could be you at any given time. This could be you.
Oh, yeah.
And I've got his little shirt here. I can smell his cologne.
Aw.
I mean, it's got blood on it, but I can smell him.
Is that your only son?
No, I have 4 children. They're all grown, but Eddie is my youngest.
Okay,
He'll be 28. And I don't have favorites. Like, if it was any of the other kids, I'd still be here. We'd be here 24/7. Like, you got to support your kids, regardless if they're at fault or they were at wrong. I love them no less, but I won't lie to cover up what they do. Just like I said, it was Eddie's fault. He was going too fast, but at the end of the day, he's paying for his mistake, because he's the one, he's fighting to live. Boy, he's a fighter. He has proved the doctors wrong. Like, we thought we were going to lose him multiple times, and he just keeps fighting. He's amazing. He's going to have like everybody says, he's going to have an amazing testimony.
Yes.
Once he beats it all.
Yep.
And once he comes to and he's able to talk, I said, I'm going to put him on my TikTok. He's going to make all y'all a video, and there ain't going to be a dry eye in the house, because he's the sweetest youngin'. He's so much like me. He tries to help everybody, and he's a very good youngin'. Just a very kind youngin'. I don't know. I probably couldn't ask for a better youngin'. He's just that good.
Back to sleep. I still got it though. I haven't done with the baby since mine was a baby. Still got it. Still got it. I was playing some Ella Langley. I think it put him to sleep.
Oh. For the lady that asked, the lady went down a one-way street. No, that's what his buddies told me, to try to, I guess, to cover for Eddie. But the state trooper came to the hospital to see if my boy lived through the accident, and he told me that actually Eddie was flying on a motorcycle. So,
yeah,
are you trying to tag the boss? But yeah, somebody said, "Can I snuggle that baby? I so miss it."
Right.
I have 4 kids. Everybody's loving your baby. Well, you have an amazing story. I mean, not an amazing, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
When these things in life happen to us.
See, the thing is with mine, I'm finding out more and more stuff as we go. But I can't, it's all a lot of it's like word of mouth things. You know what I mean? But I can't talk about it till after.
Right, because you still got court. Yes, I understand.
So I'm trying to
I understand.
It's driving me nuts. Next court date, not till June. Almost a year after he did this to me.
Wow. And they'll probably postpone it. You know how they do.
Yeah. Well, hopefully
On
they
a
don't
case like
again.
this, they just postpone it, postpone it, postpone it. You know, I've seen them go 4 and 5 years before they ever actually go in the court and get their judgment. But at least he's locked up, though.
Right. He's all sweaty, girl. Does he sweat a lot? His mom's over there. Huh?
Some girls walk up to her door.
He's out.
Eddie's stable. Eddie did much better today, brain-wise, than he's done since the wreck, but he's stable. And they took him off of ECMO, so he's doing really good. His lungs not so much, but everything else about him is doing good. He is stable, so I couldn't ask. Somebody's asking how old the baby is.
8 months.
8 months old.
He's mine, your mama. Okay.
What is it like being a truck driver? I don't know. I don't think it's any different than me driving my pickup, but I've been driving so long now that, it just comes, I don't even think about it. I don't even, it's a big truck, but to me it'd be just like driving my pickup. I've been driving that long. Other than my pickup is automatic and my dump truck, depending on which one I drive, can have 8 gears, 10 gears, or 18 gears. It just got more different gears. But I love what I do. I wouldn't change my job for anything.
Maryland, Pecky, and Brian. Sorry, hon. I'm gonna get ready to hop off
Okay.
here.
Go ahead, darling. Thank you for joining us, though.
I just met his family this weekend, like yesterday. So I wasn't trying to tell people down here, but I'm trying to hop in here and there.
Right. Well, you do your thing. Whatever's best for you, that's what you do.
Right. You have a good day, and I will definitely
You too.
of your son.
Oh, yes, ma'am. And I'll be praying for you.
Yep.
And your family.
Thank you.
Hopefully it'll all get behind you and you can carry on.
Yep. You have a good day.
You too, darling. Bye. I didn't say it wasn't bad as a truck driver. I said I've done it so long, it's just like driving my truck. It is. I'm a bad bitch in a truck. You put me in a damn truck, and I tell you, I could spit on that mofo and drive it up a gnat's ass if I chose to. Like, I'm a good truck driver, and it's badass. I love what I do. Like, I'm damn good at driving a truck. I don't know where he's at. I still drive trucks. I'm just not working right now because my boy's here. Oh, I see that. I didn't even know she had a story like that till somebody and I was like, wow. I had never seen her, I don't think, but I only own one. I own one myself. But I drive for somebody else, and we have 6 or 7, I don't remember. I'm from Tennessee. Yeah, East Tennessee, as far east as you can go. I drive a 357 Peterbilt, or we got a 378, but the one I drive daily is usually the 357. And they're both black. I drive a long black Peter. I love my Peter. Ladies, I keep telling them, if they had a Peter, they would get all the attention in the world. You would pull up in a red light in your Peter, and they'd be like, "Excuse me, ma'am, I like your Peter built." You know what I'm saying? Or they could walk up to your truck and say, "Can I touch your Peter? Just want to touch it." You know what I'm saying? Like, you could have a red Peter, a yellow Peter, an orange Peter. You can pick the color of your Peter. Like, you don't have to have a black one. Mine just happens to be black. You can have any color Peter you want. It's a new to you Peter. You can make money with your Peter. There's lots of things you can do with your Peter, and you would love riding it every day. I'm just saying. I would ride my Peter every day, Saturday and Sunday. I love it that much. But if you've got a Peter, you can make We're talking about Peterbilts, darling. You don't have to be lost. We're talking about big trucks. The big truck I drive. It's a Peterbilt, but I call it a Peter for short. It's Peter. You've heard the song? Flying Purple Peter Eater? Like, it's a Peterbilt. It's the Cadillac of the dump trucks. Or, the trucks. Like, I love Peters so much. I carry my own. Like, if I want to touch them, I could just reach right down here and rub it on my leg. Like, I love Peter that much. It's part of my blood. Rock, sand, shell, slate, topsoil. I mean, I'm addicted to Peter. I'm not kidding. I got a Peter here, a Peter here, a Peter here, and then somehow or another I wound up at the Western Star, but I've got a Peter addiction. I wonder if I can go to my doctor and say, doctor, I'm addicted to Peter. Can you give me a pill for that? He's going to say, what? I'm addicted to Peter. Like, I've got them all over my body. Can you give me a pill to make me not addicted? Like, what do you mean you're addicted? I've got to ride a Peter. I love them. Like, if you ever rode a Peter, you should try it. You would love it too. Then you would be like me, addicted. Got to ride your Peter every day. Built. I'm just saying. Like, there ain't nothing like a Peter built. There ain't nothing like it. And like I said, you can get them in every color. Every color. You want an orange Peter? They got those. You need a white Peter? They got one of those too. Purple, red, green. They got all color Peters. It's just up to you what kind of Peter you want to ride. But I could teach you to ride it good. You could get an automatic Peter. I like the Peters with the rods. Some days you be like, I'm going to be gentle with my Peter, and you just ease it in. And other days, you piece of shit, and you yank it and push it. And you know what I'm saying? That stick means a lot to me. That stick determines, the good people, the people that can ride the Peter good, and the people that can just hold the Peter, just hold it between the lines. That is the difference between that stick and the button. The bad mofos that can ride a Peter, they got that stick. And you'll see them with their hand on the stick, and they'll be driving. But the other drivers, they just push the little button and say, I'm going to ride my Peter. And then they just steer it, keep it on the road. That's what sets us apart. If you could come here where I live and pull a mountain and know what gear to put your Peter in at the bottom, because if you mess up at any point up that steep hill, you screwed, because you're not going to get pulled. The odds are you're going to tire either. You're going to bust the rear end, you're going to bust the drive shaft, or the universal in the drive. You're going to bust something. Most people can't pull out on a steep hill loaded in a Peter that's got one of the sticks. I'm just saying. You have to drive along. You don't just, I'm going to drive a truck, and they're just going to put you in a Peter. Like, only the best of the best get to drive a Peter. I'm just saying. And I'm one of the best, in my opinion. Like I said, I got to pick my Peter. I want the long black Peter. There's just something about it. I love it. And people are always jealous of your Peter. They're going to pull up in a Ken, or you might pull up to the red light and you look to the right. There's a Mack. You look. There's a Ken. Like, you'd be like, nice Ken. But I love your Peter. They're always going to be jealous of your Peter. Because they're not in a Peter. They're riding a Mack. Or Ken. Or the National. Or, all the others. They don't get a Peter. So I'm special. I get a Peter. I'm just saying. Only the good drivers get Peters. And I love mine. It's a Peterbilt, It's a Peterbilt. I love my Peter. Like, I don't know. I don't think I could live without it. Like I said, it's an addiction. And I'm going to ask my doctor if he can give me a pill for that. But I don't think he can. Because if I don't ride my Peter, I'm broke. Like, you got to ride your Peter every day, y'all. If you don't ride your Peter, you're not going to be able to eat or, pay bills. So you got to ride it every day. If you don't ride it every day, you're going to lose money. I mean, people ain't going to throw dollars at you because you're riding a Peter. Like, you actually you have to drive it a lot. And you'll get money from it. We're talking about Peterbilts. What are y'all so shocked for? Like, oh my God, what did I walk into? Well, you didn't walk into my black Peter because it's in Watauga, obviously. It's not me. You put it in your own head that I'm talking about a different Peter. I'm talking about a Peterbilt. Y'all is the messed up ones like, oh my God, she's talking about the Peter. Not that Peter. It's a different Peter. It's the Peter that it's got a steering wheel, you know. Y'all is the ones messed up here. I'm talking about my Peter. It's long and black. Y'all was thinking about some other Peter that y'all have rode at one point in your life. I'm not talking about your Peter. I'm talking about my Peter. I'm just saying, don't get our Peters mixed up because mine's way different than yours. I'm just saying. Mine makes money. Yours is just something, it's a toy. You can ride it, you know, in the backyard or in the bathroom. Mine is interstate, 4 lanes, hauling ass just as fast as you can get it there and back. Yours is solely for pleasure. So our Peters are not the same. Please don't get them confused. I'm just saying. I got the long Peter, and it's black. I done made myself laugh. Oh, Lord. Yeah, don't get them confused, because you ride yours for fun, and I ride mine for money. But see, you might find somebody occasionally that tries to steal yours from you, but once they figure out it's not such a good Peter, they're going to want to send it back home. Like my Peter, everybody wants my Peter. Like, man, I love your Peter. What do I have to do to get a Peter? And I'm like, well, buy you one. But you ain't getting mine. That's mine. I ride that Peter. I get upset if somebody gets in my Peter. Like, I don't like it. It's a big, long, black Peter. I mean, it's long. You can't even see over it. Like, it's big, big Peter. But again, don't get it mixed up with your other Peter. Because, like I said, women will want your other Peter. Like, they want what you got. Because women are just jealous. And then once they get it, then they think, well, I don't want this Peter anymore. And they'll send it back home. And that's up to you whether or not you take it back. But my Peter is right there. I know where it's at. It don't go nowhere. Oh, thank you for the jellyfish and the lamb. So, just don't get them mixed up, that's all I'm saying. We're talking about 2 different ones. I'm talking about my black Peter, and you're talking about your personal Peter. They're different. They're not the same. Apples and oranges. Okay? Just saying. Apples and oranges. That's the way you have to look at it. My son's doing amazing. Amazing. Brain-wise, he's doing amazing. Is what? Is your Peter at home hanging around? He's parked in the back parking lot. Well, it's a she. I call her Peter. But now yours should be at home. You know, like in the bedroom or in the living room. Mine stays outside in a little lot. I don't know where yours is. If you don't know, it's probably out somewhere and somebody else is riding it. I'm just saying. If you don't know where yours is, that's probably a bad sign. You should always know where you put your Peter. Like, is it in the yard? Is it in the parking lot? If it's not at home and you don't know where it's at, it's probably somewhere it should not be. I'm just saying. You better keep track of it. Because that little bastard can wander off to the neighbor's house and wander back, and you won't even realize it until, 6 months later, and you're like, my Peter's been gone for 6 months, and I just now noticed it. And then before you know, your Peter's done moved next door, and you ain't got one no more, and you're shopping for a new one. See, I know where mine's at. Again, apples and oranges. Just apples and oranges. 80 is stable, y'all. Brain damage is amazing. Like, he can mimic words, like move his lips to sound words out, but because of the trait, the oxygen doesn't reach his voice box, so he can't actually talk. Oh, Dory said hers was in heaven. But at least you know he ain't at the neighbor's house. I'm just saying. You know where he's at. Some of these ladies don't have a clue where theirs is at. They've said, I'm going to play pool, when they're really like a couple blocks down. So, but Eddie's doing amazing. He really is. Amazing. Brain damage wise, like I said, he tries to talk. He can hear us talking. He can answer like yes or no questions. But lung wise, just a very minimal change. But he's doing good. He's fighting. You don't want to ride a Ken though. A Ken is not very attractive. And I've been riding a Ken for a while. Now he's got a big one. Like my Peter, it's got a smaller one. We're talking about motors now. Ken's got a great big motor. But he's short and blue. And he's not very pretty at all. But he's short and blue and he goes real fast. But he's just, he's one of them things, you could settle for it. Not really your type, but you could probably ride it a couple of times, just because you need your light bill paid, your water, and all the things. But people don't pull up at you at the red light and say, man, I like your Ken. He's beautiful. You'll never hear that. You'll never hear that. Not in the Ken I ride. This Ken is not very pretty. He's quick, but he's not very pretty. I have to this day yet to have somebody pull up beside me and say, man, I love your Ken. Like, they're just looking at me like, where's your Peter? Why are you in Ken? That's the question. Why are you in Ken when you've got a beautiful black Peter and you're in Ken? It's hard to explain sometimes. Now, Mac, I like riding a Mac. Mac's got more of the little sticks than most trucks. Like some of the Macs have 2 sticks. You can kick the one in the floor and just ever be so gentle with the one on top. I'm just saying. And you could put you could put the Mac going backwards and you could shift 6 or 7 times depending on what training it's got. But yeah, the Peter's where it's at. If you want respect, you'll ride a Peter. I've been driving for 39 years. I started driving when I was 16. I've been driving all my life. Love what I do. I miss it. I miss it a lot. And I posted a video today. I was looking at looking through my drafts, videos I'd saved, and I found one of me floating the gears. And I was like, I missed that. I'm going to post that today. And now everybody thinks I'm at work, but I ain't at work. I've been at the hospital all day long. I'm not at work. I haven't been at work for 2 weeks. So, yes, we did asphalt. Sure did. No, I'm not. I'm not going back to work till I know how my boy's still critical. I don't give a fuck about work right now. My number one priority is my boy laying upstairs. Like, if my boss don't give my job back, don't worry. I got 39 years of experience. I can run heavy equipment, and I can work on shit. I will not have any issue getting another job. But my boy comes first. Yes, my boss is hauling my loads. My boss, he called. I'm like, boss man, I don't know how long I'm going to be out, but my boy had a wreck, and we just don't know. And he said, don't worry about it. He said, you take care of family. I'll haul your load. So he's hauling my loads for me. Oh, does he have a new... Somebody said boss has a new video up, and he's lip syncing, and he's looking fine. I'm going to spank his ass. He lied to me. I don't like being lied to. Say what? Dottie or D-O-T-E? I don't know. I missed it. Oh, I'm sorry, Stacy. I'll pray for him. Yeah, blow him up. I tell him his mama is looking for him, and I've got a belt in one hand and a switch in another, and I'm going to wire his ass out when I get him. Oh, Well, my dad passed away about 4 or 5 years ago, but if her dad knows my dad, I probably know her dad. No, I ain't eat a bite. I did eat a little piece of chicken, but I ain't ate in 2 days. I just stay nauseous. Wait, somebody said something about Eddie. Oh, hang on. Hang on. I seen you. Yes, the mailbox is in. No, you can't see Eddie. There's somebody spamming in here and I'm trying to find them. I'll catch you. I can't find him now, but I'll find you. You'll come up again. No, I haven't eaten today, and I really ain't hungry, though. The P.O. box is in my bio. You can go in my bio where it says the Cash App, the Venmo, all that stuff. Right below it is the, hang on, I have it right here. It is hashtag Eddie Strong is the name. Oh, thank you, Elaine. It's 105 North 2nd Street, Watauga, Tennessee, 37694. That is the P.O. And I would appreciate everybody sending them a card. Yeah, what was the box number? 196. Why in the world didn't I write that down? I don't know. I'm glad one of y'all knew it because I didn't write it down. And I've been taking little notes. For whatever reason, I didn't write it down. Hey, there ain't nothing like it. Like, I used to ride with my dad when I was younger. I can't do CBD. I can't do anything that'll pop me on a drug test. So, no. No, I've never tried CBD. I don't do drugs. I don't drink. Like, it's not worth losing my CDLs over because I love my job. I love driving trucks. I love running equipment, and it just ain't worth it to me. I would never do anything to lose my CDLs. I lied. I've been out in the Scat Pack raising hell. That was a damn lie. I am sorry. I meant drug-wise. I do have a lead foot. I like to go fast in cars and shit, but as far as any kind of drug or, alcohol, that kind of, no. I don't do any of it. Like, I walk the straight and narrow. If it ain't prescribed to me, I don't take it. Unless I'm in an extreme amount of pain. I won't say I haven't. I have before if somebody's offered something, but it has to be really bad. Like, I'm not risking my CDLs for anything or anybody. No, I don't do hazmat. My boy is stable. He's stable. Brain damage, amazing. He can now talk to us, or he can nod yes. He can't nod no. And he can say, or he can't talk. But if you can read his lips, he can say that. He can't say no because part of his spine, the bones in his spine are broke. His lungs, just a teensy tiny bit of change. Not much, just a little bit. He still has the massive infection, but my little squirrel's standing right beside of me. I ain't got no nuts, buddy. I'm gonna get you some. Bless its heart, it's digging in the little thing, try to find something to eat. They took him off an ECMO machine today. So now he's just on one ECMO, so he's doing real good. Lungs, not so good. Just a little minute change. But everything else, amazing. Have I heard of Stoffel Construction? Not around here, I haven't. I have it around here. Right, exactly. When Eddie does good, I do good. And Lord of mercy. I'm going to have to do something. I can't show what's behind me, so I had to move my phone. I don't know why they parked right behind me, but here we are. Oh, Eddie's such a good youngin'. I don't know if y'all saw the video, but no, he's not paralyzed. But one of his good friends was getting attacked one day. 2 guys was killing him when Eddie rolled up in his car, and Eddie jumped out and jumped in the fight, and they were stabbing his buddy. I don't know. I guess Eddie saw him stabbing him. And Eddie jumped in the fight, and he was whipping that boy so bad that they both tag teamed my boy, and Eddie wound up getting stabbed 7 times in the left lung to save his buddy. Now, his buddy got stabbed 4 times. Eddie got stabbed 7. But that shows what kind of boy he is, to risk his life to save somebody else. But he did. He got stabbed 7 times, and I sat right here in the same hospital for 2 weeks with him over his lung. Hang on, I got to check a message. It might be the hospital. My phone goes off, I check it. Yeah, that's what the doctors were just saying today. And I was saying, why is his right lung worse than his left lung worse than his right? And he said, well, we don't know. He don't have any trauma. And I said, yes, he was stabbed 7 times in his left lung. He said that is probably why his left lung is struggling so hard. Sorry, I have to block. There's somebody walking behind me. We're at the Johnson City Medical Center. Please bring you up. What do you need to come up for, Miss Kathy? I don't think I can eat. I really don't. I'd hate for y'all to send food and me not be able to eat it, What's an ECMO machine? An ECMO machine is a lung bypass machine. Okay, he left. When your lungs don't work, and my boy's lungs do not work, an ECMO machine, it has hoses about that big around. And they go in, it'll go in up here at your shoulder, and then it comes in down here in your groin area. But your blood, every drop of blood in your body will run through those hoses, come into that ECMO machine. The ECMO machine then takes the blood, runs it through a machine, and puts oxygen and CO2 into your blood. Then it comes around, it runs up around your head, and it drops into your shoulder. Okay, and then from your shoulder, it drops down into your lungs and runs through your lungs to keep your lungs alive. So an ECMO machine is a lung bypass machine. It does the work of putting oxygen and the CO2 into your blood. It doesn't breathe for you, but it puts the oxygen and the CO2 into your blood. So you could be on it for, an extended amount of time. ECMO doesn't hurt you in any shape or form. Now, the ventilator does. Well, my boss says I can take off as long as I need to, family first, so. They only wake Eddie up every couple of days to check his brain. I do like chips and salsa. I like that pretty good. Whatever. Somebody sent me something the other day, and it was amazing. But they don't wake him up every day. They keep him like in a coma-like state, just so he can lay there and heal. But no, he doesn't. He's not awake every day. Just every couple of days. I wish them people would move behind me. I hate sitting up. It's hurting my neck. Anyway, but that's what an ECMO machine is. No, not spicy. I can't eat spicy. He is aware. We asked him today if he knew he had had a motorcycle wreck, and he shook his head. Yes. So he does know that he wrecked. He does know he's in a hospital. He knows all this. So I'm guessing if he knows he's in a hospital and he wrecked, he probably recognizes me as his mom, and he probably recognizes his dad. Now that's just a guess. No, really, I haven't. The only thing I've drank today is this coffee. But it does have water in it. That's the good news. I don't know. I'm getting worse and worse about eating and drinking. But I have drank a coffee. But yeah, so in my mind, I think he knows that we are his mom and dad. But again, his lungs still don't work, so he's still critical. And if we could figure out this infection in his lungs, hey, and there's no doubt in my mind in 2 weeks, my boy would be walking out of this hospital. He's that strong. But because they can't figure it out, his lungs are just horrific. I mean, horrific. I've seen the x-rays. A normal lung, I will, when I go up. A normal lung on an x-ray, and the doctor explained this to me. On an x-ray, your lungs should fill most of your cavity, your chest cavity, and they should look blackish in color. That just shows that your lung is full of air. If it has air, it looks black. Okay, when he showed me the video, the x-ray of Eddie's lungs, this one had one little black spot, like right here. And the rest of his lungs they look like snow. White as snow. That's how white his lungs are. So his lungs are critical. Like they're full of whatever this infection is. They have to go down his throat 3 and 4 times a day to suction the infection out. As soon as they get done with the left lung, they go in the right lung. When they get done with the right lung, they go back and look in the left lung again. And by that time, this lung is already filling back up. No longer than it takes to fill out to do the right lung. So the infection is really bad. And also on top of that, I got to start my truck. I'm getting cold. On top of that, he has a fungal infection and a yeast infection. So all in his lungs. Well, that's what they're saying. They're thinking that the scar tissue, no, he is not breathing on his own. No. He has a ventilator. Now, they're giving him the bare amount of oxygen that they can give him. So, when it's time to wean him off the ventilator, it will be easier. No, I have not been home. No. I have no need to be home. Right here is where I need to be. And if I'm not here, I'm 2 minutes away at the motel. So I don't leave. He is doing better. Like brain-wise, he's recognized us. He can mouth words. You can't hear him talk, but you can read his lips. Brain-wise, amazing. Much better than we ever expected. Lung-wise, minute changes. Very minute changes. Just so small. But even the so small changes are amazing. Because without those little bitty changes, that means that he's not getting any better. And if he's not having any changes at all, then we have to start worrying. Because then that means he's not healing at all. And we need to make a change. So he did that for 4 days. No change. Like, I thought I was going to have a nervous breakdown. But now, 2 mornings in a row. Oh, wow, I'm singing. That's cute. Thank you. Thank you for all the gifts. Now, he's getting little bitty changes each day. So, The little changes are what we're looking for, because his lungs are so horrific that he can't do a big change. All he can do is little improvements. They're just that bad. It's that bad. Has Eddie's dad gone yet? No, he has not. He says he wants to sleep here, but he does go there to shower. He goes every day to shower, but he sleeps right here. He tells me to go over there and sleep, and believe me, I go every night. Like, I have to knock myself out with Unisom, I think that's what it is, a sleeping pill, because I can't shut my mind down. But once that sleeping pill hits, I sleep like a baby all night. The hardest part is getting to sleep. What broken bones? He broke all of his ribs, some shattered, some broke in multiple pieces. He shattered his right shoulder. He shattered his right pelvis. He had a compound fracture on the bottom of his right leg, which means the bone was sticking out of his leg. He broke his left arm, 2 bones in 3 different places. He shattered the right side of his face. He shattered some of the bones in his neck. He has an injury at C4, and he broke some of the parts, like the little wings, off of his spine. So he's got a total of over 18 broken bones. So he broke a lot of bones. He is very lucky to be alive. His doctors have told me that they don't know how he lived to even make it to the hospital. And it took him 4 hours. Yeah, have y'all seen the helmet? I know I've showed it to a couple of you, but who's scrolling you away? What questions are you talking about, darling? Thank you. That's all I've ever asked. I got his helmet in the back seat. I'll show it to you. I love his helmet. Well, yes, he's still on ECMO. They took him off one ECMO, but he still has an ECMO. This is the helmet he was wearing the day of the wreck. Full face helmet. But I love this helmet. That clown is badass. But this is his helmet. It is a DOT approved helmet. So, but it is a full face helmet. And if you look inside, he's got his, he's got like a little ear thing set up in here for his headphones. So he had, he's got something in there, but it did break the helmet, like in little pieces. The front of it's broke. All this little plastic is broke. That is broke. But the helmet as a whole is solid. None of this broke. Had this broke, there's no doubt it would have killed him. But no, this helmet won't be used again, ever, because it's been damaged in the wreck. It looks good. I mean, all that really broke on it is these pieces. But you can't see inside the helmet to see if it's been fractured or, you know, there could have been a lot of damage in here. It just didn't break apart. And if you hit it on something, it would. Who? Oh, wait a minute. Somebody's causing problems. Who is it? I got him. I got him. Bye. See ya, bitch. Bye. I got him. I did. I blocked him. It's just so easy to scroll on. Scroll on, Elon. Nobody wants you here. That's right, biatch. We don't tolerate you here now. Our family is big and we are strong. Together we are strong. And that's what I was telling Serena today. She's like, this has renewed my faith in people, in the human beings. And I said, well, there's a lot of us out here, a lot of us good people that would give anybody the shirt off our back, but we're just little specks on the map. We're just, here, there, and everywhere. I said, what makes this so different is that we have all came together as one big family, and we're all watching out for each other. So, like, if I see somebody in my live and I see them on their video, because if I follow you, I heart your videos and I look at your comments. Thank you for the teddy bear. And if I see somebody giving you shit, I'm going to go in there and I'm going to be my little keyboard warrior. Or I'm going to message you and say, hey, you need to handle this. Together, we are strong. We are mighty as one big family. If you split us up, we're just like little dots on the map. But together, we can beat anything as a whole. But getting us all together, it usually, to get us all together, it takes something horrible, like my son's wreck. It took my son having a horrible motorcycle wreck. But we're all together now. And together, we are strong. And there ain't nobody going to do nothing to us. Oh, thank you for the gift. But if you split us up, we're just one person. Where right now we've all got each other's backs. Because if I see you on my live, if I follow you, now I can't follow anybody else because you only get 10,000 slots to follow, and mine is full and has been full. So I can't follow anybody else back. But I try to watch your names as they come up in my live, and as I see your videos, I will heart them, Serena said that oh, it's gone now. I feel my truck moving. It must just be island. Dizziness is a little better. I can tell I'm still dehydrated though, because my legs are starting to cramp. And look at that cute little, thank you. Someone keeps asking about what? I don't know how many motels or days are left. But I think Serena set it up that you could call the motel if you wanted to and pay for a day, that they would let you now. I know before they wouldn't let you. But you can call the motel and pay for a day if you should want to do that. I'm not asking you to do that. But I'm just saying that you can call them and pay over the phone. But I don't know how many days there is. And I thank you. That's all I've ever asked for, was just prayer. And I appreciate everybody. Like, the amount of sleep I'm getting now is a lot more than I was. It's still not enough. But it's better than it was. It's just like my eating. I do the best I can. I know it's not, what I should be doing, but it's the best I can do. So, Eddie is stable. His brain is doing so much better than we ever thought it would. His brain function is amazing. His lungs, still horrific. Just a small change. But every small change is a good change. Too far to leave from here, I can tell you. I'm at the main entrance. They have to pull in to get to where I am. They'll turn right and come down this little road, and it'll loop them to the front door. I'm in a brown Dodge truck. I'm in the very first parking spot. It doesn't matter how far I am from home. I tell you, like I would tell anybody else, I am too far away from home to be home. If I can't be here in under 5 minutes, I'm not going. It's that simple. There's no other place I would want to be than right here. Why in God's name would I want to be home? If I was home, yes, I'm at JCMC. If I was home, all I would think about was being here and worried about my son. If I'm here, I can walk upstairs anytime, night or day, and check on my boy. I can't do that at home. So why in God's name would you ever think I'd want to go who cares? Like, what I need is right here in this hospital. I don't need to go anywhere else. Whether you think I should or you think I shouldn't, just know my son comes first, and I will not leave him here and me go home. Yes, infectious disease is here. I'm from East Tennessee. They are here. I talked to her this morning, and she said she took many samples. Still trying to figure out what it is. They don't know yet, but together they're working. And the way I look at it is, I thought they should have had one the whole time. I thought they did. Oh, thank you. Any kind of infection, because infectious disease, that's what they are trained in. And I had somebody say, well, they're not going to be able to find it. Well, maybe not. But they may be able to know just from the symptoms what it is without having to know what it is. They may have a better recommendation on what antibiotic to put them on, because that's what they are trained in. Don't get me wrong. I'm not knocking the doctors. They're amazing. But infectious disease is trained in infection, and I'm sure they've seen way more infections than any medical doctor in this hospital, because that's what they do. And I figure 2 more extra eyes is better than, not having them. And that just makes sense to me. Oh, I do like fruit bowls. Sorry, I was trying to scroll up and see it. How much? Yes, I agree. How much will it cost us? I'm thinking anywhere's up toward $500,000 or more. If not $1 million. He's done been here 14 days. I couldn't imagine what 2 ECMO machines cost. At least, I'm going to guess $500,000 and up toward $1 million, if I had to guess. Eddie's doing amazing. Brain-wise. Now, his lungs are still critical. There's really just been little minute changes. But that's all we expect, are the little minute changes, because his lungs are so horrendous. So every little change is a step in the right direction. So I am thankful for that. Say, 5 weeks in the burn center was $1.3 million. He will be double or triple. So yeah, we're expecting a very high motel bill, a hospital bill. I don't know. I think I don't know how many nights, just to be honest. I know I do have some nights. People have been calling and paying for them over the phone. But I don't know how many I've got. Oh, thank you. That's cute. Thank you, Bridget. He does have insurance, but he's only going to have it for 30 days. We called his place of work. They will only let him have it for 30 days after the accident. So, and then, hang on. I think somebody else is. Oh. We did apply for emergency Medicaid, which is like a state insurance here. And because he was in the accident and it was an emergency, they said that he qualified, but they have to run his paperwork, and we had his case manager do that. So she will let us know when they approve it. We also had his case manager, because Social Security here, I don't know if it is where you are, but you can't walk into the Social Security office anymore. You have to get an appointment, and the appointments are 2 to 3 months out. So we went through his case manager. They said we could go through her, and she could submit it, and it would go through immediately. Well, she said she couldn't do it, but somebody here in the hospital could. So they got them in contact with us. So then we have applied or signed him up for temporary disability until he can get through rehab and recover and get back on his feet. So we're doing the maximum that we can do. We filed for emergency insurance because we know his insurance is going to end in 30 days. And we know he needs insurance, so we applied for the Medicaid. Now, I'm pretty sure, if I'm thinking right, Medicaid will cover 100%. Plus, this hospital, I blocked him. What is it, Kenzie? Serena is in here. Serena's one of my mods. Eddie, brain is doing amazing. The brain damage is not near as severe as we thought it would be. His lungs, just a minute change. But the minute change is all we need. Like, as long as he's improving, even if it's just the smallest amount, that's what we need. Am I freezing up? Is everybody, somebody tell me, am I freezing up on everybody, or is it just a couple of people? I can try to reset my internet. Okay, let me try to reset my internet. Hang on. Give me just a second. Let's see. Oh, it's on and it's working. Give it just a second. See if it works itself out. What is your comment, Randy? I'm trying to find it. No, Phil is a no-show. Let me look. He might be online now. No, I reset my internet. Let me look for Phil. Hang on. Where are you, Phil? I don't see him yet. Oh, his name is Boss. I forgot. Boss. Oh, there's somebody with a cowboy hat, but he's got demon in his name. I don't feel comfortable with that. I don't see Phil. I'm looking for somebody else, though. Too bad, though. It's Tino. Dark Horse. Ginger, King Rocky. Hey, can we take on like a tough opponent? Can we beat somebody in like the B2 to B5 level? Y'all think we can post what name? Oh, the hotel? Dear God, I've lost my hotel keys. I can tell you the name of it if I can find my keys. Oh, here's the keys. The name of the motel is, fuck if I know. Let me open the card. I had it folded wrong. The name of the motel is Echo Suites Extended Stay by Wyndham in Johnson City, Tennessee. Hang on. Phone number. Hang on, I might have that too. I think I have it wrote down. Phone number. 549-4777 is the number I have. Did y'all get it? It's 423-549-4777. That's it. That's the hotel number. And the name of it's the Echo Suite. The bike ride is May 23rd on the same street that I worked on for 3 months to clean up after Hurricane Helene. Is that not amazing? No, he has not. Australia in the house. You have to work there for a year to get FMLA, and he has not been there quite yet a year, so he can't. We've already checked. He cannot get FMLA. Is that Memorial Weekend? Oh, wow. That's probably bad if it's Memorial Weekend, because you know everybody goes to cookout and barbecue and all that good stuff. Not that I know of, Julie. Not that I haven't heard about it. If they, excuse me, because he's not working. He's laid up in the hospital. If you're not working, you lose your insurance. They're going to keep it for 30 days. I don't need a meal train, really. I can't eat. Like, it would just be a waste of money. I haven't eaten in 2 days. Like, I don't want y'all to waste your money because I can't eat. His dad's back. He's a biker. Please reach out to CMA. Now, they are having a poker run, but the guy that I helped in the flood, his name is Bucky. He was the first house I helped on when I had the Traco up there in the dump truck. He set this ride up. And 421 is talking about setting a ride up. But I mean, that's all I know. I don't know. I think his dad talked to the caseworker. 7107. About the... Oh, dear God, I've lost my ink pen. What did I do? Oh, it's in my lap. 7107. He talked to him about it. I know they have to send it in because it's 2 months before you can even get an appointment with Social Security. They closed the office down, which is crazy. And now there's 2 months to wait to even get an appointment. And as you know, Social Security will pay you back from the time you applied for it. So it's on Spring Street's where the ride is. Somehow I picked up a restriction. Who knows? Suspicious activity again. I don't understand.
I must have seen you smoke.
Shut the fuck up. Nobody knows. They do now.
But you were smoking?
Yes. Anyway. Echo Suites, extended stay. Probably. I agree. Would that be DoorDash? Let me know when DoorDash is here.
I bet it was because they was staring.
Whoever sent DoorDash, are they here? There is a GoFundMe. I don't know. That one's going real slow too. 812. Okay, that ain't for us then. I was just making sure because I don't want them to go in the hospital because I catch shit every time somebody goes in the hospital. I won't say that. I don't, but I get a phone call here and there and I'm like, look, I'm doing the best I can do, but it ain't worth it. So if I can catch them outside, I would rather do that than to let them go inside and have anybody say anything to me. You know what I'm saying? Hang on.
Did I give you that charger thing to plug in?
Yeah, it's laying there somewhere. I'm trying to find my blood thinners. I got blood thinners somewhere I ain't took today, and I just remembered it. And I was trying to find them. There's that other key, I think. Yeah, that's the keys I couldn't find last night to my motel. It's amazing how you find something once you look for it. But now I'm looking for my, there they are. I found them, my blood thinners. I have some kind of blood disorder that I'm 8 times more likely to throw a blood clot than the average person. So they put me on blood thinners for whatever reason. For that reason, I guess. And I forget to take them. I'm supposed to take them twice a day, but I can't remember to take them twice a day. I take them once a day if I'm lucky. But anyway, let's take that. I don't like taking them because I get the smallest cut, man. I about bleed to death. And I mean the smallest cut. And I'm like, I quit taking them once. And they're like, no, you can't risk it. I've done had a blood clot in my lung. And 421 was talking about doing a poker run. Now, I don't know if they'll do the snake. I doubt it, because the snake, you have to be a good rider to do the snake. If you've ever been on it, I've rode it. I've rode it on a bike. I've rode it on a rail buggy. You've got to be a good rider. And I don't think they'll do the snake just for that reason. There's going to be new riders. There's going to be a lot of riders that can ride it, but then the new riders, it's going to put them in risk. So I don't think they'll do the snake, just because, you've got to have some skill to do them, to keep up with the pack. So now I got 2 restrictions. Tell me how. Another suspicious activity. Anyway. Reset? Well, that could be it. Alright, I'm going to reset. I'll be right back. Well, I will if I can get it to work.